Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and this is Follow Your Arrow Tarot. Today I will be doing the October 2018 monthly reading for the sign of Sagittarius. That is my sun sign, so whoop whoop to all you Sagittarius out there. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel. Let's get right into it. So Sagittarius, for the month of October 18th. So with that Virgo new moon in September, it increased Sagittarius's focus, especially in your career, or your job, or, personal projects that you're doing, hobbies. And it was also a deep time of deep intuition. I feel as though for Sagittarius, there's a lot of inner work that's going on right now for many Sagittarius, on a really deep conscious level, within yourself and the world, in spirituality especially. You're starting to really get into study, think about your spiritual mission, and really why you're here. Okay. In October, Venus will be in retrograde. So for Sagittarius, just the vibe that I'm getting for October, it's going to be pretty intense. There's going to be a lot of inner workings, but it's going to be all good. But it's just going to be really intense. If you've ever had to cram for midterms or a final in school for 7 different classes, that's what it's going to feel like. You're just information overload. So with the Venus retrograde, of course, Venus, planet of love, and retrograde, you're going to be really reconsidering a few things, including love, and where you're headed, your life journey, your path, and ultimately your values, and how all those 3 things play together. So for you Sagittarians who are currently in a committed relationship or dating somebody, for most of you, I'm getting the sense that things may not be 100% perfect, and you're really going to reconsider your relationship and really think about, is this the right partner or the right place for you? If you're single, you're really going to be reconsidering. I don't feel like October is going to be a strong month for you when it comes to love, because right now I feel Sagittarius are really thinking about the future and really the type of partner that they really want. Although I do think towards the end of the month, you will be a little social. I'll talk about this here in a little bit. Your social life's going to kind of flare up towards the end of the month, which kind of makes sense with Halloween towards the end of the month and parties and festivities. But really, I really think this is a month for Sagittarius going into the final months of the year, where you're really reconsidering hardcore your relationships, love, where you're going, and your values. Beginning the month of October, around the 1st and 2nd, Mercury is actually in Libra in your 11th house of friends, and then Pluto's in Capricorn in your 2nd house of money, resources, and values. So I really feel like Sagittarius are really planning on what they want to do with their friends, planning on the friends that they want to bring into their life, planning on how you're going to increase your resources and your money. You're planning on what your values look like for the next chapter in your life or on your life journey. Around the 5th of October, Venus is in retrograde in Scorpio. Scorpio is a really intense feeling. So I really feel like Sagittarius, you need to put on your belt, tighten it up, because this is going to be an intense month for you. And Venus will be in retrograde in Scorpio in your 12th house of disillusion and transcendence. So to me, that there's that spiritual aspect for Sagittarius that's going to rev up. And you may be, I really feel like Sagittarius is going to have really vivid dreams, multiple dreams in a night. You're going to wake up feeling as though you've ran a marathon. And I really think a lot of downloading is happening during that time for you Sagittarians. And it's going to make you, and I feel like you're going to do a lot of research too. You have a lot of questions about the world and your spirituality and everything so far in your life. And I feel Sagittarians, you know, being natural learners, they love learning. You're going to be online researching a lot or talking to people. And you're really going to evaluate your core values and your needs and your desires and what you want. And I really think for a lot of you Sagittarius, you know, the energy I'm getting, there's a great handful of you Sagittarians who, you know, have been through a lot, and you're finally have had it, and you finally, you know, you've learned a lot, and you finally are going to surrender what no longer serves you anymore, especially in relationships. And there's going to be a lot of emotional healing. And let me tell you, Sagittarians, that emotional healing is hardcore, hard freaking core. A lot of tears, a lot of frustration, a lot of confusion, you know, drainage of energy. So just be prepared. On the 8th of October, there will be a new moon in Libra in your 11th house. So this is where I was talking about where that social aspect is going to come up. But I do feel a lot of Sagittarians, although we can be very extroverted in the life of the party and, you know, really into our social life, a lot of us, I feel, have issues with trust. And so you'll be asking yourself, who can you trust right now? And if you're looking to make new friends, keep that in mind when you're looking for people. Pick trustworthy type of individuals who you know will serve your purpose going forward. I think this month Sagittarians are going to have some communication with some people in your recent past or in your present who you've had a lot of things to say to, but you've kept it deep down inside. And you're going to hit that head on this month. But really, Sagittarius, with that fiery energy, with that diarrhea of the mouth that we often have, I'm really going to warn you to be careful with your emotional outbursts. That could be really detrimental. So be careful that the middle to the end of the month. There will be a full moon in October on the 24th. And for Sagittarius, Uranus will be in Taurus in your 6th house of labor, sickness, and service. So just be careful towards the end of the month. Keep it healthy. Don't want to get sick for all the kind of festivities at the end of the month. But the end of the month is going to be super intense. And you know, with All Hallows Eve and, you know, the thinning of the veil, and all the download and spirituality that's going with you, it's going to be super intense. So, Sagittarians, get on your horse, hold on to the reins, and hang on. You're going to be feeling very vulnerable this month. You're going to have a lot of insights, a lot of downloads that are going to be profound. So, Sagittarians, for this month, pay attention to signs. I feel as though for you, you're going to see a lot of signs, feathers in your pathways, repeating numbers, you know, a penny with its heads up. All signs, dreams, everything. But really, Sagittarius, for your focus for October, you really need to be planning for your future. Okay? Future. Let go of the past. I feel as many Sagittarius are actually living quite in the present, living day to day. But you're really setting yourself up. I feel like a lot of Sagittarians are making those 5-10 year plans right now, thinking about really what they want for the next, you know, chapter, decade in their life, which is really great, Sagittarians. All right, here we go, Sagittarius. Let's see what the messages we have from Spirit for the month of October 2018. What messages do we have for Sagittarius in the month of October 2018? What's going on, Sag? Yeah, I feel really intense. Not angry intense, but like that one wants to go. Not angry intense, but just focused and serious. Okay. Let's get 2 more. What's going on with Sagittarius in the month of October 2018? The final outcome. Sagittarius, October 2018. Final outcome. We'll take it. Okay. Alrighty, lots of reversals for Sagittarius. I have a feeling that's because of that Venus retrograde. Going backwards. Alright, so the first card you have, Sagittarius, is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, who's reading? I want to say that I had this for Leo or reading in the end of September. Okay, so Nine of Wands in reverse. To me, in the upright position, the Nine of Wands is a really heavy energy. You've been through trials and tribulations. You've been beat up, banged up. Look at the guy. He's, covered in bandages, and, he's holding on to that last stick and hiding behind it and not looking very happy, but it's in reverse. So I feel as though that kind of goes with the, what I was saying earlier, that there's going to be a lot of emotional healing, and you're going to finally start getting rid of things that no longer serve you. So all the people and the things in your past that put you down, beat you down, closed doors to your life, you're starting to leave those in the past, and you're close to that 10, which is that that progression coming to an end. And in the reverse, I'm just getting a feeling that for now, the rough patches that you were having for the last few months or few years are finally settling down a little bit, and you're finally able to start that focus and that planning for the future, and you're really going to think about things that you don't like anymore, that made you feel like this. You don't want those in your life anymore, so you're really wanting to get rid of them. And you're thinking about that at the end of September, beginning of October. Second card you have is the Magician in reverse. So normally the Magician in the upright position is the card that tells you, baby, you got everything on that table working for you. You got every element there. So as below, or so as above as below. The heavens and earth are working in your favor. In reverse, to me, I can take it a few different ways. One is you may not feel like you have everything that you need. And that could just be a feeling of inadequacy or low confidence. It could also be quite literal, where maybe you're missing one or two of those elements that you need. So maybe in the beginning of the month, that's maybe why Sagittarius has been so focused on their mission and on values and planning for the future, is because of all the things that in the past that have happened to you. You got off your path a little bit, but now you're getting back onto the path, and so you're having to acquire those things again. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of getting the vibe that it's not so much you're not confident, but it's getting back onto the horse, acquiring those things again, so you can be that magician. Because to me, Sagittarians have the Magician. The Sagittarians, if you research online, there is a lot of very successful people in all career aspects who are Sagittarians. A lot of presidents are Sagittarians, so they tend to me, invoke the Magician card, especially in careers. Beautiful is the third card. Is you have the Ace of Wands. So I feel as though something's going to come in quickly towards the middle of the month. Whether that be communication from somebody. So kind of as I was saying earlier, I feel as though you've been holding something back that you've really been wanting to tell someone, or many people, or something. There's a topic, and maybe you haven't felt like the time was right, or you didn't have enough courage to say it. But I feel towards the middle of the month, I feel this is your fire energy. You're going to come forward and with the talking stick, and you're going to say, hey, what's up? This is how I've been feeling. And I feel it kind of has a tendency to connect with love and relationships, because there is emotional healing going on for you this month. And I kept, meditating, let go, surrender what no longer serves you. So I feel as though you're going to finally put that stick down and be like, this is what I want. This is what I need. Here's what my values are. If you can't do this, then I'm moving forward. Okay. Or this can be a sign of communication coming in for the month of October. Good news for you, because it's in the Ace of Wands is in the upright. So this could be something about a new job or some good news coming to you. I'm going to want to clarify that, because I'm not sure if it's love or business, but I see a lot of business. Okay. Next card is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling me, I think, maybe you've been hurting with money, or maybe you will be hurting with money. Maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck there, Sagittarius. And this Page of Pentacles is telling me to be careful with your money, or you might have been spending a lot lately. You know, and Pentacles are a very slow sign. So your money is not coming in as steadily as you would like, but you also need to be planning. Maybe this is we're planning for the future, and Mercury and Libra in your 11th house of, and Pluto and Capricorn in your 2nd house of resources and money is coming to play towards the middle to the end of the month. You really need to plan for your future, and be very budget savvy when it comes to your spending. Okay, Sagittarius. Next, you got the Three of Wands in reverse. So, as I was saying, there's going to be a lot of confusion this month, and you're going to feel very vulnerable, especially with the spirituality side of you, Sagittarius, and how all your values and surrendering things that no longer serve you, and what you know the next few years is going to look like for you. You're not certain. Because the Three of Wands to me in the upright position is this person has, you know, they have a few options, and they're looking straight ahead. They're going to journey and travel. I feel like this person in the upright position has made a choice. You know, maybe they had 3 choices and one definitely not, and they're between 2. But this is a positive card. But in the reverse card, I feel that's where the confusion of what your future looks like for you, Sagittarius, is coming into play. You're not quite certain. So you're kind of being stagnant in a sense of you're in that kind of like if you're writing a thesis for your paper. You know, you do the pre-writing, you pick your topic. You're kind of at that second or middle step of you're researching your options, and you're writing down what you know about the topic, all your experiences about the topic. You're researching more about it, and you're trying to put the pieces together to figure out what that's going to look like, so you can finally get to an end product and make a decision and go. Okay, so I really feel like the energy from your reading, Sagittarius, is more so your life's journey, and you're really in this planning mode. But with that retrograde coming in, and there's another retrograde in November, it's very slow going for you. Okay, and the final outcome is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, and you know, the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords always kind of give me that same feeling, stabbed in the back, having to play defense, having to go through trials and tribulations. Well, this Ten of Swords is in reverse, so I'm really happy for you, Sagittarius, because if you're like me, you've gone through a lot of shit, excuse my French, in the last several months, several years, Sagittarius. And finally, with this card finally reversing, like I said, there's going to be a lot of emotional healing, and I think this spiritual journey and trying to figure out what your needs and wants and values are really giving you that emotional healing, and you're finally starting to slowly get over those things in the past, because you got the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So all that hurt, I really feel like the worst is behind you for right now, Sagittarius. Not to say that there's not going to be anything bad in your future, because I can't tell that. But for right now, in October, going into the last few months, you're finally starting to heal, and you're really starting now to reassess and reconfigure your life. And you know, like maybe the last 10 years or the last 9 years, 10 months, 9 months really sucked, and you're like, I don't want to do that again. So you're learning, you're looking at all those experiences, and you're going, what things did I not like? It's almost like you're making a list. So if you're a Sagittarius, I feel like you're making a vision board, or you have a list somewhere, you know, whether that's for your man or the woman that you want to manifest into your life, or the next career you want. You're writing, I definitely need A, B, and C, but I can't frickin' stand E, F, G, and I'm not going to, which is great. All right, Sagittarius, let's get a little bit more clarification with your spread right here. I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck for clarification today. All right, please help me clarify these messages for Sagittarius in the month of October of 2018. Let's clarify these messages for Sagittarius in the month of October of 2018. Yeah, really intense, Sagittarius. But you guys are strong. We're strong. You can handle it. What is this Nine of Wands in reverse? What is Sagittarius letting go? That's really funny. Teaching in reverse. So I'm gonna open up and tell you a little story. So I went to school to be a teacher, and I taught for the last 7 years, and I'm a Sagittarius. So there's, you know, I find a lot of this applicable to myself. And this Nine of Wands is finally letting something go. And just this past year, I moved from education into a new field. And so I feel like this is kind of a message for me that if you, for me, you know, letting, you know, knowing that maybe teaching wasn't forever or isn't for right now. So if there's any of you Sagittarians out there that were teachers, or you were in some field where you were a teacher and you had to put that on hold or let that go for a while, you're finally healing from that. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands some more. Daydreams and decisions. It came in the reverse. Okay, so I mean, this guy kind of looks like he's daydreaming a little bit in the reverse, because that's how it came. So maybe, tricky. Maybe you've decided, Sagittarius, maybe you were a dreamer, a daydreamer in the past, and things always worked out. And recently things haven't. And so you're being more, instead of right-brained and daydreamy and colorful, and, you know, you're kind of a little, I'm getting the word, what's the word? It's on the tip of my tongue. Cynical, in a sense, where you used to like plan your life by just, you know, destiny and love, and I'm kind of feeling like because of all that stuff in your past, you're kind of throwing the daydreaming out a little bit and being more practical, and that's where that planning for the next 10 years is coming. I feel like you're kind of switching to a more left brain, more, you know, wise old man planning everything out. I kind of get that like cynical grandpa kind of energy coming out. So who knows what that is, but not all the messages may resonate with you. What's this Magician in reverse for Sagittarius in October of 2018? What does this Magician in reverse mean for Sagittarius? Magician in reverse. Magician in reverse. Magician in reverse for Sagittarius. Magician in reverse, open up. So I feel this has to do with you, Sagittarius. I'm kind of feeling like you lack confidence. So something in your past really like fucked you up. Excuse my French again. Like, you know, it really took your like Sagittarius, I think, like the black Mustang, you know, of the zodiac, and you know, freedom and headstrong and first, but something really startled you. Something really stopped you in your tracks, whatever that was. Love, work, family, whatever it was. And really, instead of being a racehorse, took you to a trot, if not a slow walk. Okay. And so this card to me is telling you to open up to the world, open up to yourself, because you really do have everything that you need, Sagittarius, but you've lost a little bit along the way, you know, and that's okay. And I feel like for a lot of Sagittarius in this, you know, last part of the year, you're finally starting to open up again. I feel like maybe you've blocked, especially like in relationships and things, you've blocked a lot of your emotions and feelings out because you've been hurt so much. And this is like the universe telling you, to get you back to this upright Magician, you have to open up to yourself and to the world again, and be that centaur that you are in the zodiac, that warrior. Okay. What is this Ace of Wands in the upright? What is coming in? What communication will Sagittarius get in the month of October? What is coming in for Sagittarius? Ace of Wands, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands, Sagittarius. Okay, there we go. Ace of Wands, Sagittarius, seek the truth. Okay, just as I was saying earlier, you are really going to be seeking the truth this month. You are really going to be researching because you have feelings of your spiritual mission. What am I here to do? What am I serving? And I feel like that definition for most of you Sagittarius is actually, you know, I think you thought for a long time like this is your life path, but a lot of things have really changed that, and you're really like, okay, so now what am I doing? Like, now what is my purpose? Because what I thought it was, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. What am I here for? You know? So you're really going to be seeking the truth. But with this Ace of Wands in the upright, whatever that truth is, it's going to be communicated to you. And I really feel like it's not going to be communicated to you, you know, earthly wise. It's going to be downloading when you're dreaming. It's going to be signs. It's going to be your research into yourself. It's going to be, sometimes I just feel like you're going to have just a random talk with somebody at the right time, and they're going to say something that's so prolifically profound to you that it's going to only make sense to you what they said. Like, you're going to get something from it. They're probably going to mean something else, but it's going to touch your heart and your soul in a way that you needed that, if that makes sense. All right, this Ace of Wands, share the love. Okay, I really feel, Sagittarius, you guys have big, big hearts, and you're fiery, and when you love deeply and passionately. And maybe for a while you haven't done that, because notice, I'm not sure if you can see, but this heart that this man is holding, yeah, it's a man's hand, is cracked. It is cracked. But this light is slowly shining through, and in the background it shows couples. It seems like a repeated image coming together. I really feel as though, as I was saying earlier, these two swords and the wands, you've been hurt in the past quite a bit. And Sag, I'm just going to say, a lot of you have had broken hearts, if not once, twice. And not just by relationships. You've been brokenhearted by family. You've been brokenhearted by work. And I really feel like you were a, bright, exuberant Sagittarius before all those things happened, but it kind of stunned your light a little bit. And now, with really deciding what your life mission is, and investigating in that, and all these insights, and really going through this like deep, conscious transformation, the love and the light that you have inside of you, Sagittarius, is going to slowly start coming out again. And just know that when you share love, you are the best Sagittarius you can be. And I really feel like that's why this card came up, even though it's in the reverse. You inspire others, just kind of like my Leo reading. Sagittarius are leaders, okay? You are a leader. Seek the truth and share the love, okay? All right, what is this Page of Pentacles in reverse? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, that came right out. All right, I got release. Clarity of belief is in the reverse. So like I was saying, you're really trying to understand what you believe and what your values are, but it's in the reverse. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of confusion for you. But you're going to have emotional healing, but you're still very confused about who you are and what are your values and beliefs. And it's okay if they're ever changing, but I think that you're growing wiser with your experiences and with life, and you're really solidifying your wisdom, okay? And what did I just say? Sagittarius are born leaders, okay? Right here, Sagittarius, okay? This is you. You are the crown, king or queen. Okay, we are the warriors of the zodiac, and whatever has gotten you down may have taken, you may have had to step down from the reins a little bit, have your successor fill in for you, or your vice president, or, king or queen, second in command, but you need to be back up here, okay? So you got a lot of work to do, because to me, the leadership energy is from this magician, right? There's a lot of mirroring here. Okay, but this was in the reverse. So you got a lot of work to do, Sagittarius, in order to get to this leadership role, which you already know you are. Because we just are. We leaders, yo. We lead. This is Three of Wands in reverse. Three Three of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius in October 2018. Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Simply love. Interesting with the Three of Wands in reverse. I'm really getting the feeling, Sagittarius, that you may have had to turn your back on something that was no longer serving you. And that could mean it might have been a relationship in which you were with somebody and you had a child with them. Maybe you had to leave them in order for work. Or leave them because it has something to do with surrendering what no longer serves you. I want to clarify this Simply Love card. The Three of Wands in reverse. Seek. I think whatever you're thinking of having to let go or turning your back on possibly, if you spend some time in nature, spend some time meditating, the answer will be there. Damn, Sagittarius. Insights are profound. Yeah. The answers aren't going to come easy, Sagittarius. Okay, because a king or a queen don't get to the throne knowing all the answers. They learn. They go through shit, right? And that makes them strong. And that makes them the best for the position because they've been through things. Okay. Your final outcome, Ten of Swords in reverse. Whoa, that just is kind of weird. I'm just going to go with that. Sadness and isolation in the upright. Okay. I feel as though in the past you may have felt this Ten of Swords energy, sadness and isolation. And you might still be feeling it, especially with all this intuitive and this deep intuition and feelings of your spiritual mission and figuring out your needs, wants, and desires. Like, dang, that is intense. So sometimes when we're in that place, we can feel sadness and isolation because it forces us to really evaluate and analyze and look back on everything in this life, in this reincarnation. And that's hard, and it makes you face those moments when you were like that. So I think that's what that means that's going to come up for you. You got manifest in the upright, Sagittarius. Okay? Manifest. You do got it. You do got it. You got to work a little hard. You got to acquire those tools back again because you lost a little bit, or you misplaced them along the way with all the stuff. But Sagittarius, dude, with this leadership card and this manifest card, like, you are in your power, okay? You just need to fine tune those instruments you got to get back into your groove, Sagittarius. And I feel it's coming. And the ending of this 2008 for a lot of you, Sagittarius, is just the beginning of this like new chapter for you. And you are going to be amazed. You are going to be so much stronger, knowledgeable, and powerful than you ever thought you could be. Yeah, I get a lot of masculine energy for you, Sagittarius. And then rebuild. It's time to rebuild who you are. Okay, and I really feel like it's you, not building something. No, rebuilding whom you are. Through all this, you are going to be a more wiser, incredible, spiritual version of yourself that you may look in the mirror and be like, damn. Okay, intense month for you, Sagittarius. Intense month, but all good stuff. All good stuff. This makes me really excited because I'm a Sagittarius too. So to me, this is not a negative or a totally positive reading. This is what it is, and it's like telling you like you're important, Sagittarius. We are important. We're here for a mission. Okay. All right, spirits. What messages do you have for Sagittarians in the month of October of 2018? Let's sum this up. What are the main messages that Sagittarius needs to know in the month of October of 2018? Got to get your pep in your step. Sagittarius, got to get that pep back. It was gone, but watch out. It's coming back. I just got that like song stuck in my head. Like, was it Mace? Like in the 90s? Or no, maybe Sean Diddy. Ain't nothing gonna hold me back. Or, no, but no, it was a different song. It's coming to me. What messages do we have? Ain't nobody gonna hold. All right, what messages for Sagittarius in the month of October 2018? Well, you got 3 messages there, Sagittarius. Appreciate your talents. Okay, I keep coming back to this Magician in reverse. Okay, and this Leader. Okay, and this Manifest. Appreciate your talents, Sagittarius, because you got a lot of them. And they're strong. And just because they were suppressed for a second, or just because you had to deal with some other things and put them on the, on the back burner, like, they need to come out again. Okay, they're going to come out again. Okay, express your feelings. I said kind of towards the middle to the end of the month, you are going to, you're going to say what needs to be said. I feel like this has to do with something in the past. Like, you're going to finally tell someone, like, you're going to tell them something. I don't think it's going to be very nice. And that's why I said you need to be careful of your emotional outbursts. But you need to express your feelings, okay, in a very diplomatic way. Okay. And then let go of that ego. Okay. Yeah. Because a lot of the times when you get this leadership role, power can kind of go to your head, and that's dangerous. I mean, look at society. Too much power in the hands of one is never a good thing, but a good leader knows how to balance their ego. And I think maybe that's part of the things in the past that you needed to work on. Yeah. Awesome, Sagittarius. All right, Sag, that was your 2018 October monthly tarot card reading. If you liked it and the messages that I shared resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Please click the notification so you can get up-to-date information when I'm posting my videos. Please direct message me or make a comment in the comment section below to let me know how this resonated with you or how it is applicable to your life, Sagittarians. If you're interested in a private reading, check out the description box below. I'm pretty detailed in how those work. And if you are serious, send your inquiries to FollowYourArrowTarot@gmail.com. In addition, if you like this YouTube channel, we are also on Facebook. Please like our page at FollowYourArrowTarot and on Instagram. All right, Sagittarius, have a wonderful October and welcome to the Libra season. Enjoy your Halloween. And Sagittarius, go out there and lead. Have a great rest of your month.